Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Saturday, the 28th of August, 2021. Expert level puzzle today, so looking forward to that. Get onto that in a second. Although I must admit, in transferring the digits, it looks like there's a lot of them. So maybe that means we're going to get a logic puzzle that we need to unfathom the depths of today's Sudoku. I have no idea. Or maybe it's just an easy one. Sometimes it is, even though they give it in the title of expert. I see in the news, good news for a boy named Benjamin Ahmed. I think he is 12 years old. He's managed to earn himself £290,000 by selling NFTs. And if you don't know what NFTs are, it's some kind of technological marvel involving Bitcoin, which enables you to exclusively own something that you can't touch or do anything with, except, I suppose, resell. Our capitalist system is insane. Absolutely insane. Anyway, his artwork of weird whales, if you want to bid on it or buy it from somebody else, well, you probably have to buy it from somebody else now. It's not that, it's just that the problem is that, people spend money on insane things, and that's their right. Okay, people have their own preferences or whatever. The problem is that people around the world rely on money, our capital, our system of capital, to buy essentials. That means food and clothing and heating, or in our case in Thailand, cooling and lighting, general electricity and things that are essential for life. And it's the same thing as people spending billions on yachts and, I don't know, rockets, private rockets and things like that, which is the unfortunate thing. Anyway, no time to delve into the entire world of political systems and financial systems right now, because we're going to head into today's Sudoku puzzle. Now I'm going to use the black pen this morning because the blue pen's nearly out. So squares across, there are 9. Squares in each row down, there are 9. Squares in each block, there are 9. We fit numbers 1 to 9 in as our logical tokens to make the puzzle one that is what's the word? I don't know. To complete the puzzle in its only possible way of being solved. So when we see this 4 blocking up this column and this 4 blocking up this column and this 4 across this row, remembering that 4 can appear only once in its column, row, and block. That leaves us just 1 square. So we have to put our 4 here. Noisy motorbikes outside today. It's very late here today. I'm very late getting this puzzle done today for various reasons, but I have at least had breakfast already. And hopefully today I'm going to get my first vaccine shot. Yay me. Right, what else do we see? Oh, well, I see a lot of numbers. Okay, here we go. 4 blocking across here, 4 blocking across here, and 4 down here. So that gives me a 4 to fit in that square. Maybe 4 is going to be our gimme number today. Okay, just still trying to get to grips with the board here. Actually, even though there are a lot of numbers, there are not that many gimmies. Certainly that I can see at this time. Oh, okay. Perhaps it's going to be hard right from the outset. I'm doing what you're doing, hopefully, which is following around the columns and rows with particular digits, hoping to spot something. But maybe you've been more successful than me so far. Because I have not been successful at all. Ah, here's one. Okay, it took me to get up. I had to start with 1 and get up to 9. Okay, so 9 blocks up here, 9 blocks up across here. So 9 is in one of these two squares. So now 9 blocking across this row here, 9 blocking across this row here, and 9 down here. So now we can say that 9 must go there. Okay, now 9 blocking down this column, and 9 across here. So that gives us a 9 in that square there. Okay. Oh, really? I believe this is going to be quite a tough game for the Guardian. Even though they call themselves, even though they say expert level, very often it's not. But today could be a hard level game. It's quite possible. Certainly looking likely and likelier by the minute. Okay, let's get some pencil marks in, shall we? So where can I begin? Let's go through the numbers. 1 blocking down here, 1 up here. So that gives us a pair of 1s in those squares there. 2 blocking across here and across here. So 2 is a pair in those two squares. We also have 2 blocking down and 2 across here. So 2 is a pair in those two squares. Anything happening on 3s? Not a lot. 4s now. Okay, 4 blocking across here and 4 blocking across here. That gives me a pair of 4s to put in here. Really noisy traffic outside today. 4 blocking down here and 4 blocking this square here, so that gives me a pair of 4s there and there. 4 blocking down this column, and there's 1 in the middle, so that means 4 is available in these two squares here. Let's get rid of any cat fur that's flying around. Okay, 5. Now 5 blocks across this row here, so we know 5 is only in one of these two squares. Then blocking up here, and this 5 blocks up here, so that gives me a 5 in those two squares. Don't think we do much else. Okay, 6 blocking across this row, so 6 is available like this. 6 is limited to 3 squares up here, but not a pair, so we'll hold off on it just for a little while. Okay, 7s now. 7 blocks up here, across here, so 7 is a pair here, and then blocking across here, blocking across here, and blocking up here. That means that 7 is in one of those two squares. 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking across here. So 7 is available like this. Ah! Yay! There's an easy number I should have got. 7 blocks this square, 7 blocks these 3 squares, so 7 actually goes there. Let's get rid of that, shall we? And now we can say that 7 is a pair. Hold on, 7 blocking down here. I didn't notice that one earlier. 7 is now across here, so 7 across here, 7 across here. We can place the 7 right here. Okay, the 8's now blocking across here, gives me an 8 in these two squares. So 8 across here, 8 across here, and this 8 blocking down means we can now place an 8 here, and that will give us a pair of 8's. Okay, blocking here, and 8 across the middle, so 8 is a pair in these two squares. Eight blocking across here, up here, so 8 is like this. So blocking this row, and there's an 8 blocking this square. So that does give us a pair of 8's in those two squares there. Okay, I think that's it. Now down here, let's see, 9 blocking across here, 9 blocking across here, so 9 is a pair in these two squares. Here, 9 blocking here, 9 blocking here, 9 blocking up here, gives me a 9 in those two squares. Okay. Right, so that's just gone through looking for pairs. Remember, pairs within a block, not pairs within a row or a column, which can be a bit trickier. But anyway, now it is time to look for that, because I see a 5 here, and there's one other empty square, and it is for a 6, I believe. So this has got to be either a 5 or a 6. But we don't have any information on 5 or 6, so we'll just bear that in mind for the time being. How about down here? What's missing? 1. Well, 1 is blocking this square. We've got 3 possibilities. 3 can go anywhere. Okay. 5, no, this is going to be useless. 5 can go anywhere, really. 6 we know is up here, but that's not that great. Oh, 2 now is a pair across here. Now that I filled in. In fact, I should probably go back and just double check again, see if there are any more pairs that have opened up now that we got a bit more filled in. Let me have a quick gander around. Well, this one blocks up here and this one blocks across here, so actually I didn't spot that there is a pair there. It's just not in the same row or column, but it is a pair within a block, so I should definitely put it in. There's 2 blocks up here, 2 blocks up here. How did I miss this the first time around? That's nothing's changed there. I should have seen that before when I was looking for pairs. Missed the 2. Of course, I can't highlight cells like it can when I'm playing on the computer, so this gives me a slight disadvantage. Oh look, here we go, 5 blocking across here. So now we have a matching pair of 2 and 5, so we know what comes in here. It's got to be the other two numbers, which are 1 and 3. We don't have any information on 1 or 3, but we do at least know that it's 1 or a 3, and that will be great because it means now we can remove 1, because we know 1 is restricted to this row, so we can get rid of candidate 1, and that was part of a pair. This is why we write in pairs, because now we know that's a 1 there, and very easy to see that actually a 9 must go there. And now that we've got 9 in this column, it blocks up here, 9 blocking up here, and 9 across here, so we can limit our 9s to a pair in that block as well now. Let's see what's missing from this column, shall we? We don't have 3, 6, 7, I believe. 7 is blocked there. But the 3s and the 6s we can't really say anything about just yet, so not that helpful just yet. But let's see what else do we have here. Let's see what else we have here. This 8 blocks across here now, so 8 is now limited to that square and that square. Missing number here is 3. We can't really do anything about that. 3 is going to be our bugbear actually. Oh, hold on. Of course we do now, because we have 1 or 3, don't we? So now we do have 3, because 3 is blocking across here. Oh, actually, right across here now. So this is great information. Getting this pair of 2 and 5 was great, because this is really going to help us a lot. So we now have 3 blocking along this row. So 3 is a pair here and here. 3 blocks along here like this, and 3 blocks up here. So that gives us a matching pair of 2 and 3 in that particular block, which is nice. So that will now give us a 7 in this square. Remember, now that we have 2 and 3, right, can't be anything else. So now we have 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square, 7 blocking this square. That's our 7. We also have 5 blocking here, so we can say 5 is a candidate like that. The last number missing is in this column now is a 6. We have 6 blocking this square, so we can say 6 like this. If we have 6 down here and we have 6 across here, that gives us a pair of 6s like so, and so 6 blocking up. Limited again to 3 squares like over here, but can't reduce it to a pair, but that's okay. I think at least that's given us something useful. Right, where to look now? We've got a lot of filled in here already. Is this a single 6? There's a lot of activity. It can't be a 1. Could it be a 2? No. Could it be a 3? No. Could it be a 4? No. Could it be a 5? No. Could it be a 6? Yes. Could it be 7, 8, 9? Okay, 9 is here. Okay, so it is a single 6 actually. That's nice. So we'll get rid of candidate 6 down here. And 6 is now in this bottom row. Alright, let's keep looking. What are the missing numbers? Is it just 1 that's missing here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 1, isn't it, that's missing. So 1 is in these 3 squares here. So, no, so nothing. Oh, let's get this sorted out, shall we? Because here we have 1 number missing in this row, and it's a 5. So let's put that in right now. Let's get rid of candidate 5 here. Okay, I have a feeling I should shift focus to somewhere else. I'm concentrating down here, but I think I probably need to move and look somewhere else. Otherwise I'll be... Sometimes you get caught up in an area or a region for too long, and it's not helpful. Or rather, it will be more fruitful to look in other places. So let's look elsewhere for a while, shall we? Should probably be looking at this. There's quite a lot of candidates placed here. Not many digits placed, but fixed, but quite a lot of candidates and quite a lot of activity down here. So maybe we can see a bit more. 1, 2 we have. How about 3? Any info on 3s? No. 4s, we've got 5. 6s. How are we doing on 6? No. So 3s and 6s. 7, 8, 9. 3s and 6s, they're pretty much unlimited, aren't they? So that's not so good. Okay, 5 blocking across here, and so 5 is now a pair of candidates in those squares. Oh, 7 I've put in now, so 7 actually is a number we can place now. Okay. Now 5 is limited to this column, 5 is limited to this column, so we can say 5 has to appear in one of these 2 squares. Six blocking up here, 6 blocking up here, so 6 is either here or here. Okay, so I think I'm going to get on and fill in the rest of the candidates, because just looking for pairs, we can only go so far, and then we need to look for other things. So let's do that. So missing numbers, let's just go along this bottom chute. 1 blocks this square here, so 1 is available like this. I think we have everything else, but I'll double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, over here, 1, 2, 3 blocks down here. We've got 3 limited to these 2 squares, so 3. 4 we have, 5, 6 we don't have, but we know 6 is limited to this bottom row, anywhere along here. 7, 8, 9, done. Okay, over here, 1 can go anywhere. 2, 3, any info on 3s? No. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, done. Alright, let's have a look and see if we can see anything good. No, nothing. So let us go up here, 1 blocking across here. That gives me a 1 like this, 2 blocking up here, so 2 is available in these squares. 3, no, don't know anything about 3s. Okay, there's going to be quite a lot of candidates again today. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, no, nothing, oh dear. Um, 6 we know is the middle column, I already saw that a long time ago. 7, 8 and 9 done. Now, is there anything down here? 5, 8, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, 2, 5, 5, 3, 2, 8, 3, 1. No. No, nothing there. So now over to here. Now, as I mentioned before, I think 3s and 6s are pretty much unlimited. Are there any restrictions on 3? Any restrictions on 6? Okay, the 3 is blocked from here. So 3 like this, but the 6 can go anywhere. Okay, now is there anything down here that will help us? Don't see anything. Today is going to be a tough one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 blocks up here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look at that. Isn't that amazing? You know, sometimes you go looking for you start looking in a block and very early on and you find a single, and that allows you to not write in any candidates, or you're writing far fewer candidates than you actually need to otherwise. And then sometimes it's the very last block that you look at and the very last square that you count to, 9. I've done all of the other candidates in all the other blocks, and the very last candidate I count to 9. There's 1 empty square. 9 goes there. Alright, so that also means 9 is in this square here now. Let's get rid of candidate 9 there. We've got 4, 1, 4, 1, but we already knew that anyway. So these 3 are the same, so I think that's nothing spectacular, is it? Still got quite a bit of work to do, I believe. I don't think we're home and dry by any stretch of the imagination here. But we can get rid of this 9 here, and since it's in the top left, which is where I write my pairs, I know that I can immediately find its matching partner, which is a 9 here, and I'm overwriting an 8. It's in the top left, so I know that that's an 8. And that's the 5, and that's the 7. This is why I put pairs in the top left and other numbers in the bottom right, so I can immediately identify without having to look through and see what's what. That's a bit more difficult on the computer sometimes, depending on how it notates the small numbers. I can get rid of that 7 down there. Now, what else do I have to remove? Is there anything else? So we're left with 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 2, 6, 3. 6, 3 down here, okay. So is that okay? I think that's okay. So now we have 6, 3 and 6, 3 here, so we can get rid of any 6s or 3s in this row. That means there's a 1 gone there, and there's a 3 to go and a 6 to go there, leaving us with a 5, 1 pair here and here. Okay. Right, where to look next? What else? Have I got stuff that I have not removed yet? It wouldn't surprise me. Yes, there we go. There's an 8 down here now. So we can remove that 8 and put the 3 in here. And we know that's a 6. And this is our 8. 8 or 6. That's got to be a 6. 6 or 5. That's a 5. That's our 8 there now. 5 over here. That's got to be a 2. Back this way. That's a 3. That's our 2. 2 or 5 in this square. We've got the 2 here, so the 5 goes there. We're still left with a pair of 1 and 3 here, which is good. That's about right. So now let's get rid of stuff that we cannot use any longer. This 2 will obviate that 2 there. This 5 means we can cross out 5 in those squares there. What else? I'm sure there's other stuff I have got to remove. 5 across here, actually I've got to get rid of that 5 as well. That's going to give me a pair of, oh no it's not, there's a 5 there as well, sorry. Okay, right, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Of course, if you use a computer, you often have the option to remove candidates automatically. On some applications you can do that, so if you can, that will save you a lot of time like this. And I've played apps like that in the past, I must admit, and they do make the game quite a lot of fun, because you only need to look for the logic puzzles, you don't need to look for anything else. I've got a 6 here, so that's a 7 there. It doesn't look like we've finished yet though. I think we've still got a bit more to do. Where am I? I think I'm going to start to put in, to promote numbers that are pairs into the top left, just because it helps me see where they are in some locations, not everywhere, but in some places. I'm going to do that. Specifically, the 2s here I want to see are up here and up here now. Just it stops me thinking about some things. These 6s now are a pair, here and here. Okay, so we have still not finished. I was assuming, normally in a newspaper puzzle you get one, kind of spot one semi-difficult thing and that's the end of it. But maybe there's still more to do. Have you seen it already? Am I really lagging behind here? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this. I thought we'd just have an easy run right to the end after spotting, you know, as I said, something fairly, something that took a little while to see, but indeed not. Unless there's something staring me smack bang in the face and I just can't see it, which is often the case when I play these videos, I must admit. I've just forgotten to remove a candidate or something like that, so doesn't seem to be the case here though. These sixes I should put in as a pair as well, for not any particular reason, but I'm just going to do it, and the ones I'm going to put up here as a pair, just to help me a little bit. Ooh. I'm going to have to go line by line and block by block. It's the only thing I can do. Okay, let's do blocks first of all. Oh, strange noise. Sounds like a cat's on the roof. Ones are here. 1, 4. 3s. 3, 4, 6. 3, 6, and 3, 5. And okay. 5s. 1, 5, 3, 5. That's okay. Look, there it is. So that's what you get for going line by line and block by. I did a block, then I just looked down that line. Of course, there it is. That 2, okay, is now the only place for a 2. So 4, and it was easy, as I said to you. Yes, of course, naturally, that's what happened, is that I didn't see something staring me in the face. So thank you, dear viewer, for sending your thoughts and making me look dumb again. All right, so now we remove the 1s here. Now we've got 8, 3 here as a pair, so that 3 can't stand. It will be easy from now on. That's a 6, and that's a 4, and that's a 3. Okay, everything else must fit in very easily now. 3 here, 6 has got to go here now. 1 number left. We've got a 4 here, 6 here, and that's a 3. 3 or 5, that's the 5. 5 or 1 is a 1, that's a 4 there now. Okay, where do we need to look? Let's just get rid of these candidates to stop any confusion. No 3 here, no 3 here, leaving me with 2, 6. Okay. Have we put 2 and 6 in? Not yet. Okay, and over here now, what do we need to get rid of? Well, let's see. I wish I could light this up. Okay, we've got 1 empty square in this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have a 5 yet, so the 5 goes there. That means that down here we had a pair of 5s, so 5 is in that square there. Of course, I've got to get rid of this 3 because we've got 8 and 3 here, and I've got to get rid of the 5, so that will leave me with a 1. Or you could just say let's look along and find the missing number in this row, and you'll find it's the same thing, it's a 1. So when 1 blocks up this column here and 1 blocks here, we know that that's a 1 there. I'm overwriting a 2 in the top left, so that's a pair, 2 here, 2 there, 6 there. 6 blocking this square, 6 is there. This 1 means that's a 3, and that's our 1. This 3 means that's an 8, and that's our 3. We've got 3, we've got 5, so that's got to be an 8. There's one number missing. It's a 3 to finish the game. So was it an expert level puzzle? Maybe a hard level puzzle. Well done, Guardian, for producing at least a hard level puzzle. Not quite as hard as as I made it down the end. They're just not noticing that blocking that 2 for quite some time there. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you come back to the channel, subscribe, and do all the stuff that people do on YouTube. YouTube is a great place actually for seeing all kinds of wonderful things. So hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye bye.